Plans are being unveiled this morning for the expansion of Galway Technology Centre. The office space in Galway City was established 25 years ago and so far has helped over 300 businesses to scale and grow. The expansion, which is significantly funded by Enterprise Ireland, is expected to help create thousands of jobs in the West over the coming years. Kenny Deary, one of the directors of the Galway Tech Centre and CEO of Galway Chamber, joins us on the line. Kenny, these expansion plans are being released today to mark 25 years of the centre, a significant milestone.
It certainly is. Good morning, Jill. For some context for your listeners, I suppose Galway Technology Centre was born out of a very different economic environment. One of the largest employers at the time in the 90s, Digital Equipment Corporation, closed their Galway facility, leading to hundreds of highly qualified people being laid off. In response, a special government task force was created at the time, chaired by the then Galway City and County Manager, but made up of Galway Chamber, Westvic and other stakeholders. And Jill, out of that, GTC, as we call it, was created as a subsidiary of Galway Chamber and Westvic. And here we are 25 years later with a state-of-the-art facility, 50,000 square foot, at present hosting some 41 companies in Galway. So it has been a great turnaround.
Kenny, tell us about the works that are being carried out now on the centre and when they're likely to be completed.
Yes, Jill, we're expanding up and out, so an additional 22,000 square foot is being added onto the existing facility, as you say, supported through the Enterprise Ireland Regional Enterprise Development Fund. For those unfamiliar with our site in Merview, that will create a fairly impressive visage, and also the space is being reconfigured to take stock of what working in a post-COVID world will look like. It's a very exciting project and something that my colleagues on the board, under the chairmanship of Frank Green, are looking forward to bringing to fruition. We expect delivery of the additional space to be complete by Q4 22, so at the end of next year. Obviously, like many projects, COVID has had its impact in adjusting our delivery timelines.
As well as the physical upgrade to the centre, the Academy West programme is being expanded to help support businesses. Tell us about that programme and the role it'll play.
Absolutely. So there are two parts to this investment. There's the physical building, which we've talked to, and then there is Academy West. This is something we're really excited by. We will see in the first step over the coming months recruitment of additional staff into GTC itself in enabling roles such as Regional Outreach and Collaboration Manager, Client Scaling Manager, and a Director of Entrepreneurship and Innovation. And I think the context for this is many companies start and get to the initial 5-10 employees and first rounds of investment. But at that stage, the leaders are so busy delivering and running the business that it can be difficult to look up and start raising the next rounds of investment, expanding and scaling with new products into new markets. What Academy West will do is work with those companies along with partners to help align them to funding pots and investors and help build that enabling network that's so important, not just in Galway, but on a regional basis. The whole point is to help companies grow, creating more sustainable jobs in the West region, supported by Enterprise Ireland.
And how many jobs do you expect will be created as a result of this expansion over the coming years, Kenny?
Yes, well, we have ambitious growth plans for the companies we'll be supporting and working with. We know what can be achieved from our past and have agreed with Enterprise Ireland growth targets that will see cumulative employment be mapped out on a 5, 10 and 15-year basis. The first benchmark will be an additional 820-odd jobs after the first 5 years, and on from there up to years 10 and 15, where the cumulative effect of this investment will see an additional 12,500 jobs enabled in the region. And this is not about companies remaining at a static level. It would operate like a funnel. We'll work with IDA companies investing in the region until they find their own footprint, and we will support scaling domestic companies until they do the same.
OK, Kenny Deary, Director of the Galway Tech Centre and CEO of Galway Chamber, thanks for joining us.